Hello everyone, welcome back to the e-commerce web project video series. I'm Tejana Alexander from the Java Institute for Advanced Technology in Sri Lanka. In our last session, we designed the sign-in and sign-up pages using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Today, we'll dive into the backend, focusing on the sign-up process with input validations. So let's jump right into it. Our first step is to create the database. I'll be using MySQL Workbench for this. If you want a more in-depth guide on databases, check out my other series link in the card on the screen. In the ER diagrams, I started by creating the user table to store sign-up data, including fields like first name, last name, email, password and mobile number. We'll skip the gender column for now, opting to create a separate table to reduce redundancy. Additionally, we'll include columns for join date and verification code. Also, we have to create another table for gender and one for status. Now we have three tables: user, gender and status. So we have to establish relationship between the tables. Let's focus on it. Okay, when it's come to the gender table, each user has only one gender. But from the gender side, multiple users can fall under any gender. So we establish a one-to-many relationship between the user and the gender table. Now I am creating a connection between them. Okay, now let's consider the status table. From the user's perspective, each user has only one status. But from the status point of view, one status can apply to multiple users. Therefore, we link the user table and the status table based on a one-to-many relationship, ensuring a connection between them. After establishing the relationships, I populate the gender table with the options male, female and other to accommodate the three possible gender choices. Additionally, I add data to the status table, marking options as active and inactive. Finally, I set the email as the primary key. Then perform forward engineering on the database and view it from heading. Okay, now we are all set with the database. So let's move on to the coding part. In the index.php file, our initial step involves assigning IDs to the fields. A crucial step for establishing a connection between the client and server side. These IDs serve as identifiers for the communication bridge. Subsequently, we embark on creating the connections class, essential for establishing a link between the database and the server. To streamline our project and prevent unnecessary duplication, a dedicated file named connection.php is created. Within the file, a PHP script defines a class that includes a static variable named connection. Additionally, a static function named setUpConnection is introduced. This function serves to check if the server currently maintains a connection with the database and employing an if statement for this verification. If no connection exists, the function commands the establishment of a connection using specified credentials, including hostname, username, password, database name, and port. The focus of the setUpConnection function is to ensure that the server and database are successfully connected. If no connection is detected, the function issues a command to establish this connection, utilizing the provided credentials. The systematic approach aids in maintaining a centralized connection class, preventing the need for repetitive creation and potential project disarray. Following the establishment of the connection class, another significant step involves the creation of a public static class named IUD. IUD means insert, update, delete. This class is dedicated to handling operations related to inserting, updating, and deleting data within the database. Once the connection is set up, the class is invoked to execute the respective query. Now, let's delve into the rationale behind creating a separate class for the search function. In the search process, executing the query returns a result set, inciting the need to pass this data back to the server. This differs from the insert, update and delete processes, where no result sets are generated. To accommodate this distinction, a distinct class for the search function is created. This separation ensures clarity and efficiency in handling different types of database operations. Like the previous class, the new class is designed to check for an exciting connection with the database. If no connection is detected, the class initiates the creation of a new connection before executing the query. Additionally, the class includes command to bind the returned result to the variable $result set. With the completion of these steps, the connection class is now fully equipped to manage various database operations, providing a structured and organized approach to handling data interactions between the server and database. Okay, now I am returning to the index.php file. The next step involves integrating the previously created connection class into the script. To achieve this, a PHP script is inserted at the top of the file, incorporating the connection class using the include statement. Moving forward, attention shifts to setting up the gender-related functionality within the sign-up page. A new PHP script is started for this purpose. Within the script, a variable named $rs is introduced and indicating the initiation of a search operation. The search functionality is implemented using the earlier created class, as denoted by the inclusion of the class within the script. Following this, the specific query for the search is outlined. Additionally, a variable is introduced to facilitate the counting of rows in the result set. A for loop is then employed to iterate through the result set, with each iteration involving the fetching of associated data. This data is stored in variable $data. Within the script, a section is dedicated to adding options dynamically. This involves embedding a PHP script with the HTML option block. The content echoed in the section corresponding to the data retrieved from the result set, specifically focusing on the gender name row. The successful completion of this segment ensures that the gender-related features in the sign-up page are dynamically generated based on the information retrieved from the database. This dynamic setup enhances flexibility and adaptability in handling gender-related data in the web application. Advancing to the next phase, the focus is on programming functionality for buttons that toggle between the sign-in and sign-up pages. This involves implementing an on-click function for the buttons within the sign-up box code, denoted as change the view. Similarly, the same function is incorporated in the sign-in box code. Additionally, unique IDs are assigned to both boxes for identification purposes. Okay, now I am returning to the script.js file. A new function is introduced to handle this toggle behavior. Within this function, variables are created to establish connections with the sign-in and sign-up boxes through their respective IDs. The class list of the sign-in box is obtained, and the gename class is toggled using the classList.toggle method. This method evaluates whether the specified class is present. If absent, the class is added. If present, it is removed. The same procedure is replicated for the sign-up box, ensuring uniformity in the toggle functionality between the two sections. Upon implementation and testing, the expected outcome is achieved, with the toggling between sign-in and sign-up pages functioning correctly. This approach enhancing the user interface by seamlessly transitioning between the sign-in and sign-up views, contributing to a more user-friendly and intuitive experience. Now we are entering the intriguing realm of ajax, which stands for Synchronized JavaScript and XML, as a pivotal step enhancing the functionality of the sign-up process. Ajax empowers web applications to interact with the server synchronously, enabling seamless data exchange without disrupting the current page's display and behavior. Okay, then let's move to the process. To embark on this journey, an on-click function is assigned to the sign-up button. This function is designed to execute when the user clicks the sign up button on the sign up page. The next step involves transitioning to the script.js file to create a dedicated sign up function. Within this function, variables are initiated to capture and store details entered by the user into various fields. An initial alert is implemented to verify that the fields are correctly functioning. The servers are preliminarily checked to ensure that data retrieval from the fields is accurate. In the script.js file, the signup function is structured to gather information from the user field fields, storing each piece of data in the respective variables. The use of alerts allows for a visual confirmation of the correct functionality of these fields-related operations. This phase is crucial in laying the groundwork for the subsequent steps, where the actual data will be sent to the server synchronized through ajax. The successful verification of field functionality sets the stage for the seamless transmission of user data to the server, marking a significant advancement in the sign-up process. Returning to the script.js file, we proceed to advance the sign-up process by commenting out the initial alert. Now, our focus is on transmitting the user-entered data to the server, and for this purpose, we delve into the two fundamental methods, the get method and the post method. In the realm of the get method, data is appended to the URL, making it visible to all. However, due to concern related to privacy and security, this method is not suitable for transmitting sensitive data. In contrast, the post method conceals data within the request body, ensuring it is not exposed in the URL. This makes the post method the preferred choice for the transmitting high privacy data to the server. Given the security considerations, we opt for the second method, post. To facilitate the transmission of data to the server, we create a new form. This form serves as the vessel through which user-entered data is conveyed to the server. Data is attached to the form in the form of name-value pairs, providing a structured format for its transmission. With the form ready to carry the user's data, the next step involves creating an undercover operative, an ajax request, to discreetly handle the transmission. A variable is introduced to represent this undercover agent, and the ajax request is initialized. Subsequently, the open and send functions are implemented. Within the open function, the chosen method, post, the server-side address, and the specification of using ajax are indicated. This sets the stage for the upcoming data transmission. In the send function, the form intent for transmission is specified, ensuring that the data encapsulated with the form is dispatched to the server. This strategic combination of form creation and ajax implementation lays the groundwork for the secure and seamless transmission of user data to the server, a pivotal advancement in the sign-up process. Continuing with the creation of our undercover agent, our attention shifts to the monitoring its state changes. This involves creating a variable to which an anonymous function is assigned. Inside this, an if statement is employed to check if the status is equal to 200 and the ready state is equal to 4. If this condition holds true, the response text is requested to and stored in a variable. As a part of this covert operation, a new file named signup_process.php is crafted, serving as the destination to which our agent will transmit the form. Let's delve into this file and outline its essential components. Upon opening up signup_process.php, a PHP script is initiated. The first step involves including the connection.php file, a critical component responsible for establishing the connection between the database and the server. Next, attention is directed toward retrieving the data sent from the client side. Variables are created to capture this incoming data, and to verify the successful transmission, an echo statement is implemented. This echo serves as confirmation that data has indeed traversed from the client side to the server side. Okay guys, with the successful data reception confirmed, the subsequent imperative is to implement input validations. Starting with the first name field, the script initiates a series of checks. Initially, an if statement examines whether the field is empty. If it is, an alert is triggered to notify the user. Following this, an if else statement assesses whether the character count is below 50, aligned with the predefined length in the database. This process is replicated for other fields, ensuring that each accept adheres to the specified requirements. This meticulous validation process is crucial for ensuring the accuracy and integrity of the received data. By meticulously scrutinizing each field, potential errors and discrepancies are addressed, laying the groundwork for a robust and reliable sign-up process. Concluding our journey to the sign-up process, let's recap the intricate web of validation woven into the fabric of our code. In the realm of the first and last names, we scrutinize their null status and ensure that the character count doesn't exceed 50. A similar scrutiny befalls the email field. Checking for null status, a character count below 100 and adherence to the correct email format. Passwords undergo evaluation, ensuring they fall between the character limit of 5 and 20. The mobile number fields undergoes a multi-factor examinations. Checking for null status, a 10-digit count, and conformity to a predefined format using the preg match code. Any deviation from these criteria from the issuance of alert, guiding users to rectify their inputs. To fortify the sign-up process against potential duplicity, a proactive check is instituted. This involves scouring the database to ascertain if users with identical email address or mobile numbers already exist. In the event of such a pre-existing account, users are promptly notified. Conversely, if the cost is clear, the current date and time are recorded, leveraging the capability of the IOD class. A database query is executed seamlessly integrate the user's data. Success in this endeavor is celebrated with the echoing of the word success. Returning to the script.js file, where we once alerted the response text, we streamline the user experience. The success scenario warrants a congratulatory message, while error prompts the appearance of error messages. The carefully crafted div box destined for these messages dynamically adjusts its visibility. Success messages bask in the limelight, while error takes center stage, ensuring that users are kept informed about the outcome of their sign-up endeavors. Okay guys, in this fast-paced walkthrough, you have witnessed the sign-up process unfolding seamlessly, with validations standing guard against potential pitfalls. The upcoming video promises a deep dive into the intricacies of the user sign-in process. Should questions or concerns arise, your comments are welcome and will promote addressed. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notification on upcoming videos. So see you in the next video.